Welcome back, fake sports fans. Well, the Jays have taken a 3-0 series lead in this 4-game series against the New York Yankees. They're going for the sweep in Game 4. So the Jays will be sending Jose Barrios to the mound to go up against Lewis Gill. So let's have a look at the lineups and then get into the game. And as always, we play with quick counts on for a fast-paced game.
From inside Rogers Center in downtown Toronto, the show has an AL East matchup. It's the New York Yankees and the Toronto Blue Jays. Well, Singy, as we come into this one, it's all about the sweep.
Yeah, and anytime there's a chance for the brooms to come out, the pressure is definitely on. We'll see if they can find a way to salvage at least one in this series.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about set to go now. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Jose Barrios. Chris, he's got the ability to take control of a game when he's out there.
Well, incredible mound presence, and he's going to attack hitters. Look at that strikeout per 9 ratio over 10 coming into this start. So he's a pitcher that wants the ball. He's aggressive. He knows that he can get the swing and miss, especially when he needs it most. We'll see how effective he is in this one.
Next offering is down low. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. 3-2 now. To the right side, Guerrero. He steps on the bag. One up, one down. So digging in, Ernie Clement. And that's outside. Out to short. Fires over to Guerrero. 2 quick outs at the top of the first here tonight. 2 down, bases empty. Aaron Judge at the plate.
Aaron Judge.
Judge rips that one. Butler makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Back here with my pal Singy, and towing the slab in this one, Luis Gil.
Yeah, he's definitely had a struggle so far this year, as evidenced by that inflated whip, but he's going to have to find a way to limit the base runners, put his team in a position to win a ball game. So we know he's prepared. We know this guy's a competitor, and we'll watch how he works in this one.
Bottom of the first, and now the center fielder, Lawrence Butler. Hit hard on the ground to short. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. This guy is an elite level hitter, especially considering contact, just the ability to hit for average. What you really like, though, stays in against those righties, and that's not so easy as a right-handed batter. The 1-2. And that's hammered into right field. That's a base hit. And it's now first and second to start the inning.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
On the ground, 2 ball. And that is a big first out. And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Now it's J.D. Martinez. Second and third, 1 away. Here in the finale of this 4-game set. To the right side. Over to Goldie. And Martinez is out. Here's the Toronto catcher, Gabriel Moreno.
In the grand scheme of things, this at-bat might not feel important because it's early, but it could create a domino effect for things to come. Control what you can here and have a strong at-bat.
And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Two outs. Fights that one away, still 1-2.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Got him. In and over on the strikeout.
We gon' make it epic, epic, epic. We gon' make it epic, epic, yeah.
Top of the second.
Leading off
Now
for
here's the
Yankees,
Yankees cleanup
second
hitter,
baseman,
Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Chisholm Jr.
And there's a fly ball deep right field. Into the bullpen and gone. That's one way to quiet the crowd. Home run number 10 on the year. And we're level. It's 1-1. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. There's a strike.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Tied up here in the early going. Swing and a ground ball. In plenty of time to first, and that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Left fielder,
So up
Jason
next,
Dominguez.
Jason Dominguez. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That one back there. Out of here. It's their second home run of the inning, and they jump out front. It's 2-1. One out, bases empty. Oswaldo Cabrera stepping in now for the Yankees. One down, bases empty. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Here is Goldschmidt. That one hit to right. And that is that. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now, David Fry.
Designated hitter, David Fry.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Got him swinging.
Batting seventh.
Here's
second
Andres
baseman,
Jimenez.
Andres Jimenez.
And that one in the air center field. Squeezes it, and there's two away. Mason Wynn next up for the Blue Jays.
Mason Wynn.
Two outs, base is empty. And a swing and a miss there.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with two strikes.
Two down, nobody on. Misses off the plate, and it's 3-2. Got him. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Digging in, Oswald Peraza. Up the middle, and that one finds its way through, and that turns the lineup over.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach.
Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Tag. Out at second. Just misses with that one.
Really good take, especially with two strikes.
And Belly goes down on strikes. Ernie
Up
Clement
next,
digs
for
in
the
now.
Yankees, third baseman, Ernie Clement.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Rips that one center field. Nice grab on the run. And that'll do it. Bottom of the inning.
Leading
Now
off
here is
for the Jays,
Jose
third
Iglesias.
baseman, Jose Iglesias.
Next offering upstairs. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Outside with a breaking ball. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2
Up next,
pitch, and
for
I
the
tell you
Blue
what, he
Jays,
earned that
center
ball.
fielder,
So the batting order
Lawrence
turns
Butler.
over. Lawrence Butler next up for the Blue Jays. Gonna count 1 and 2.
With 2 strikes, may see some
1-2.
movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Iglesias gets his lead at first with nobody out. Swings and misses, struck him out. Here's Vladimir Guerrero
The
Jr.
first baseman.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here.
Guerrero
Ball on the ground in the
Jr.
infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
The 1-1 is cut on and missed at a pitch
1
upstairs.
ball, 2 strikes.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Anthony
Now
Santander
batting,
at the plate.
right fielder, Anthony
Santander with some impressive production lately. The 1-1. Almost got him.
Ball.
2 outs.
You don't stick at the major league level unless you can string
Okay.
together consistently solid performances. Right now, he's showing us why he's lasted in the big leagues. Well, interesting, he went with the off speed and walked the
Now
hitter.
batting,
Man, you got to
left
challenge the guy with the
fielder,
fastball.
J.D.
And Martinez. 2 on, 2 outs. That one missed.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Fastball is outside. So both runners should be on the move here on the full count pitch.
Yeah, this is a good chance to tie up this ball game. See if he can find some open grass in the outfield.
And a swing and a miss. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. And we're back.
Leading
It's
off
Aaron
for the
Judge
Yankees,
now.
right
If
fielder,
you don't
Aaron
get ahead in the count,
Judge.
you can forget about having any success against him.
Judge waits. Swings and misses. And the count 1 and 2.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
And a
next,
swing and a
for the
miss.
Yankees,
And he's
second
registered
baseman,
3 Ks in this
Chisholm
one.
Jr.
Jazz Chisholm Jr., the next to hit. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. Back there. Gone. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game. It's 3-1. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Austin Wells. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Fires over to Guerrero. And they got him. 2 outs, base is empty. And the batter now, Jason Dominguez.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
And it's even up. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across. Top half of inning number 4. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
Everything came together perfectly for him
Up
right
next,
there.
for the
Smash that one through the
Yankees,
infield for the
designated
knock.
hitter,
When it's hit that
Osvaldo
hard, it makes it
Cabrera.
very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Runner on the move. Pitches low. And safe. It's a stolen base. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. And a 2-1 hammered but foul. Here comes a pitch. Swing and a high fly ball to left. And that is that.
Yeah, I do. I do it all. We ain't talking money. We ain't talking.
Ready to go. Bottom
Leading
4.
off for
Here's the catcher,
Jays,
Gabriel Moreno.
Gabriel Moreno.
Next offering is in for a strike. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
So up next for Toronto,
designated
David
hitter,
Fry.
David Fry.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Fastball, and he gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
1 out, base is empty. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Now batting,
Andres
second
Jimenez
baseman,
next up for the Blue Jays.
Andres Jimenez.
On the ground. Peraza fires over to first. And the Blue Jays go down 1-2-3. New inning getting
Leading off
started.
for
And now the
Yankees,
first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Paul Goldschmidt.
Swing and a miss.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Here's a 2-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Gets a piece and stays alive. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. He'll do it himself. He made the pitcher earn that out after a long at bat.
Now
And up
batting,
next for New York,
shortstop,
Oswald Peraza.
Oswald Peraza.
And that misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. And there's a foul ball. This to center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away.
Now
Here's
batting,
Cody
the
Bellinger.
center fielder, Cody
2 down, nobody
Bellinger.
on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back now in Toronto. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now for the Jays, Mason Wynn. Ripped in the air, left field, and a touchdown for a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. And now they've got some speed on first. So we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Now a chance for Jose Iglesias. And that's a strike.
Ball.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Now batting.
Lawrence
center
Butler
fielder,
next up for the Blue
Lawrence
Jays.
Butler.
Wynn stands at first with one out. Way out front for strike two.
1-2. Ball two.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
That one ripped. Base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that.
For
Just
the
a
Blue
solid
Jays,
swing right there.
first
Caught it out.
baseman,
Out of the bullpen for the Yankees, Fernando Cruz.
Still a lot of game
Now
left,
pitching
and this
for the
game
New
could
York
go
Yankees.
either way. So this is a big
63.
opportunity for him to get some
Fernando
important outs and
Cruz.
try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
2 on, 1 out. Now the number 2 hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Next pitch is outside.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
That one misses. And now 3-1.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And they're all loaded up.
Pretty much the last thing you want from your bullpen arms are free passes, especially in spots like this. Make the team earn their way out.
So bases all loaded up. Now here is Anthony Santander.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Now batting.
And a
left fielder,
dangerous hitter coming to the plate.
JD
And now it's going to be
Martinez.
J.D. Martinez. 2 outs. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. And a swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Zach Jackson.
Now pitching
Just
for
trying
the
to
Blue
keep this one
Jays.
close here, and this is where a
Number
bullpen
61.
can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Ernie Clement.
Third baseman, Ernie Clement.
That one finds the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
No base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
Swung on, belted. And a foul ball. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So he battled through a long at bat and earned himself a hit.
Just a great at bat right
Up
there.
next
Saw a lot of
for the
pitches.
Yankees,
Once you get the
right
ball by the
fielder,
pitcher,
Aaron
there's a lot of
Judge.
base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
And now big number 99, Aaron Judge, over to second for 1. On to first, double play.
Man, that is such a tough double play to execute as a first baseman. And not only field the ball and make a good throw to second with a runner in the baseline, but also to hustle back to first base and get set up to receive the return throw. That takes great footwork and an awareness of where the bag is. A lot of practice to get that one right.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Stays alive. That misses. The count now 2-2. And that one missing low. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. 2 down, nobody on. And he grounds one back up the middle. Dives, and he can't hang on. No throw, and they can't get the out.
Now batting, catcher, Austin
Wells. Stepping in now for the Yankees. Jackson over to first. Chisholm dives back in safely. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Left fielder,
well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
And the batter now, Jason Dominguez. This one in the dirt to third. Tag, got him. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. Well, we go bottom 6. Here's the Toronto catcher, Gabriel Moreno. That's to third. Clement throws to first in time, and a quick out, number 1. So now here's the DH, David Fry.
David Fry.
1 down, base is empty. Ground ball up the middle. Jazz tosses to first. And a couple of quick outs. Now it's the second baseman, Andres Jimenez.
Second baseman, Andres Jimenez.
2 outs. And downstairs.
3 balls, 1 strike.
There's a swing and a drive. Adios, Pelota. His second of the year. It's 3-2. Base is empty with 2 away. Mason Wynn next up for the Blue Jays.
Ball.
Blue Jays down a run. Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a miss, and that is that. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Chad Green.
Well, he's a big-time strikeout guy out there. This season, averaging more than 1 per inning.
Chad Green.
Jason Dominguez stepping in now for the Yankees.
Jason Dominguez.
Just missed.
You know, these Yankees, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've logged 6 hits at 90-plus exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
2-2 now. And that just misses. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Pretty well struck. That one is back and brings it in at the wall. Oswaldo Cabrera stepping in now for the Yankees. Base is empty, one away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Fought off foul. The 1-2. And that one lifted in the air center field. Butler in position. 2 away. Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate.
Now batting, first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Hit in the air, right field. Santander. He's got it. And that is out number 3.
Now pitching.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Jonathan Loaisiga.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Well, 1-run game, and now for the Jays, Jose Iglesias.
Jose Iglesias.
On the ground to third, Clement. Whips it across, and 1 away in the bottom of the 7th. Here's the center fielder, Lawrence Butler.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
Swings through that.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Bounce to the right side. Over to Goldie. Out. And that quickly 2 away.
Now batting.
So 2 down now. And here is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. That's to third. Clement over to first. And Guerrero is set down. 3 up, 3 down, inning over.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Jimmy Garcia.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Oswald Peraza.
Oswald Peraza.
Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And here comes Bellinger.
Now batting, center fielder, Cody Bellinger.
There's a 1-1.
Ball, no.
And strike 2.
2-2.
Next offering is in the dirt.
Full count.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 down,
Now
base is empty. And next for New York, Ernie Clement. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side here in the 8th. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Ian Hamilton.
Now pitching
These are the
for
spots
New York
relievers really make a name for
Number
themselves.
71,
Late and close.
Ian
There's
Hamilton.
not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
At the plate,
Leading
Anthony
off for the
Santander.
Jays, right
A lot of times you're
fielder,
looking for a guy to get that tying run on base, but
Santander.
because of the power, you want him to tie up the game with one swing here.
Swing and a miss. 1-2.
1-2.
On the ground to third. He puts it in his pocket, safe at first without a play.
Still
Now
able to
batting,
come through
left
behind in the count
fielder,
right there.
J.D.
Really protected with 2 strikes right
Martinez.
there. Pitch wasn't even close, but man, he got the barrel to it somehow. Nice job of bad ball.
Over to Jazz. There's one. On to Goldschmidt. That's 2.
Well, that at bat had a lot riding on it. Definitely one of the bigger ones in this game. So that double play is going to be one we look back on when this thing is over. Big time execution both on the mound and in the field to get 2 right there.
And a big swing and a miss.
Very
One ball,
solid inning on the
2
mound
strikes.
so far here in the 8th. Holding on to this narrow lead. This is exactly what they were looking for.
That's a base hit, and that puts the tying run on base.
Now batting.
Now it's the DH, David Fry. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving through a walk or just a base hit. But you've got to stay within yourself.
High fly ball out to center field. Drops into the glove, and that ends the inning. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Mark Leiter Jr.
Now pitching
Well, he's been
for
a
the
really
Blue
tough
Jays,
guy to take deep this season.
Number
You usually
56.
have to string some hits together in order to
Mark
get to him.
Leiter Jr.
Here is
Leading
Aaron
off for the
Judge.
Yankees,
Well,
right
he's always a
fielder,
threat.
Aaron
Even if this
Judge.
guy is 0 for 3 for the night with 3 strikeouts, he can come up that 4th time and do damage because he's that good.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1-2.
On the ground right side. Tosses to first.
He's out.
And they get the leadoff man in the 9th.
Now batting.
And next will
second
be the
baseman,
cleanup hitter, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Jr.
1-run game here in the top of the 9th. That
No.
misses. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Way
Ball.
high. Swing and a miss. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. On the ground right side, and that one finds its way through.
Now batting. Catcher Austin Wells.
Runner on at first with 1 gone, and now Austin Wells. Runner on the go. There's a
No.
ball. Throw to second. That one at the knees for a strike.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the 9th, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Devin Williams.
And he's had a really hard time throwing strikes so far this
38.
season. His walk rate is up there among the worst in the league for relievers.
Well, 1-run game. Here's the second baseman, Andres Jimenez.
Andres Jimenez.
Looking to get the tying run on base. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. That misses off the outside edge.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
And a good eye there.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Headed towards the corner. Judge really on his horse for this one. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul. Ripped towards third. Tosses across to first. 1 out, bottom of the 9th.
Now batting.
He's
shortstop,
2 outs away.
Mason
And next for
Wynn.
Toronto, Mason Wynn. And he hits a ground ball right side. Oh, great grab on the dive. And very nicely done for the out.
Now batting, third baseman, Jose Iglesias.
So it's their last chance in this one. Here's the third baseman, Jose Iglesias. Trying to close out a 1-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out.
Now, Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
Williams is just 1 strike away. On the ground to the left. Down the line, and it's foul. Next pitch is downstairs.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Lifted to left, and this should do it. He's got it. Ball game. The Yankees avoid the sweep. They take the finale of this 4-game series.
I'd say you're lying if you say you don't feel a 5-game losing streak. This W definitely helps them relax a little bit and take some of the pressure off from it going to a 6, 7, or even an 8-game losing streak.
My laces, I scale the mountains, I sail the sea, and all that searching led back to me.
And once again this season, the Jays failed to complete the sweep. Let's have a look at the box score. So the Jays score 2 runs off of 6 hits, 3 walks, and get 12 strikeouts. Butler goes 1 for 4, Guerrero goes 1 for 3, Santander 1 for 3, Gabriel Moreno goes 1 for 4, Jimenez goes 1 for 4 with the home run, and Mason Wynn goes 1 for 4. And for the pitching, Barrios had a rough start, pitching 5 innings, giving up 3 runs on 5 hits, no walks and 3 strikeouts. And then the bullpen came in, shut the door, gave the Jays a chance to come back, but the bats just couldn't get it done. And with the win, the Jays' record falls to 48-40. They still hold on to a 1.5-game lead in the American League East. So remember to like and subscribe so you don't miss the next game. The Jays start a 3-game series against the Los Angeles Angels.